I'm Colorful Foresight, and this is Shari H from Voices from Swamp. Love in 2023. So this is more a collective reading. It's not gonna be like political. So love or anything in regard to love, however that shows up in 2023. Let's see. Love in 2023. I'm getting devotion, the word devotion, and the cards that came up was the Temperance, the Two of Cups. It's going to be a year of love for a lot of people. The unification that we spoke again in the beginning, but it's still going to be a slow thing, and strength. As we play into the energy of love, or we stay into that, because in the past few years it's been about hate or division and all that, but now that there's that energy of like, okay, let's try to get together, because what we've been trying to do separate not working. So it's working with the light and dark, the integration of differences. And you don't know, that's a ripple effect for everything in every area. That's including love. There might be people who are in love that could start unifying. It's a ripple effect. If you see that politically, you're going to see that in every area. So 2023 is going to be a lot of reunion, reconnection, and also what I'm getting with the pandemic, which was, that's including people going out again. Even though it's been happening, people starting to go on vacation. Like the feeling I'm getting is love of life. Love of life. Oh, yeah. How can I connect with other people? That's the big one for 2023. That's a big deal, especially if we're gonna have that energy. You want to support it before 2024 of the USA election, because what kind of president are we going to attract? It's going to be like toward unification. So that's the type of president we're going to want to attract for 2024, however that shows up.
Yeah,
so what
absolutely.
do you got?
Okay, I started out with the Seven of Cups, which is where we were coming from, overwhelmed by choices, a lack of purpose, just a lot of confusion on our part. But then I've got, and this is unique because it's the Four of Wands, and it's celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, income. It's all of this that go together to make for a happy home life. Followed up with the Six of Swords reversed, which is making personal transitions and dealing with people who are resistant to change. That's where our light comes in, is to show them that change is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. We just have to shine a light on it. But I think it's encouraging that the current card is a marriage card.
I think that I'm going to put that in the title, encouragement. That's going to be the theme, unification and encouragement. So that's good. I love that for 2020. So the next question is, ETs, any message from Extraterrestrial? I don't know if I say that right. For 2023, do they have a message for the collective for 2023?
Extraterrestrial.
So you went from Ascended Masters to now our universal friend.
Well, I was told that I could channel Pan, Dwal Cole, and Master Jesus. That they said I was able to channel them directly and I didn't have to go to anybody else. Tonight was the first time I ever directly talked with
Jesus.
We go. So here we go. How about that? Patience is the virtue. Trust the timing.
That go to the timeline, maybe.
Yeah. And it says cellular and DNA memory. Activate your nucleus to perfection. So I'm doing my ET deck.
I like it.
So that's the two that I'm getting here are these two.
So
Just
you
trust
feel,
the timing and activate for perfection.
so what do you get for that for 2023? Like, what do you think they're trying to say?
To continue to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. One step at a time. Trust the timing of things happening as they happen. It may not happen in our timeline or time frame that we want, but you have to trust that it's going to happen in the timeline that's perfect for that issue.
Mm.
And that's something I think we all struggle with. I know I do. Because if I want it right now, and I don't want to wait 2 years down the road.
Right.
And then the last one, to activate your nucleus to perfection. So we're talking about something as deep as your DNA, the cellular and DNA memories within us. We all come from starseed. We all come from stardust. Whether we were placed here or seated here or however you want to phrase it, we all come from the stars. We all have that in our DNA, in our cells. And it's just learning to open up and listen to what they're telling us.
That's good. That makes sense. Because you've heard of Stolen psychic Stolen medium. He mentioned that, yeah, I was surprised. He mentioned that in 2025 you will hear more from our universal friend. It's not so much that they're gonna be in our life 24/7, because technically they're here already. But
they've been here for a long time.
Right. So I'm not surprised that you have the preparement of the next 3 years of the DNA cellular level will be happening more and more in 2023. I'm getting that a lot of the things that they will be working on is our thoughts, things that had kept us, like, we listen too much of our thoughts and we're not realizing that a lot of those thoughts that we're hearing are not our own. And they're gonna start putting in like more positive thought frame for the humanity in general. For humanity in general, because there's like a thought frame around the planet. And going back with the previous question about love, that love is there for a reason. We had Jesus show up, who's all about love. So as the light continues and as we enter in more about, I'm getting unconditional love. Universal love, it's like unconditional. So
yeah,
not so much, so it's going to be a lot of relationship together, but it's going to be a lot of reunion with family, friends, things that we're not even aware of. And because of that, when we're in that energy, we're going to make things happen more. So probably in 2023, it's going to be a year of a lot of action happening. What came to me with the idea of all the plan that our President Biden has, and a lot of people like, yeah, we're going to start seeing a lot of those action happen, because it's just like any plan. First you talk about it, then you have to create a team. Now we're going to start seeing action. And part of that encouragement that you mentioned earlier with George Washington and Jesus is, as we keep that momentum going, there'll be very limited to none that will block, that get in the way of that, which they were trying to do that. So next question might be the final, is the collective from Mother Earth for 2023. So what did Mother Earth have the message for us for 2023? I'm feeling like a more pleased Mother Earth. She's still going to be in 2023 doing a lot of shifting and shaking, as you say, because all these different energies, with thunder, rain, flooding, and all that, not only is it helping people to realize you got to work on treating the planet well, but it's more about like as we shift, so will the planet Mother Earth. So there is going to be some more, I'm getting flooding and things like that. So hang in there, even though there's going to be a lot of fears about all the weather conditions. Hang in there. To take it day by day. But all of this is part of the rebirth. So, that's how it is. It's not just about like life is like that. Long as planet's been, this nature stuff has always been around and it does what it does, but it's more about we still need a little like eye-opening reality check, going back about how things did. But we don't have too much fear. And we could pray on it, but it's just what's going to happen for 2023. You get any details on that?
First, I pulled the Spirit of Earth. And basically, it's just telling us that prosperity is blossoming. But like any kind of plant, even once you plant it, you have to take care of it. You have to water it. You have to feed it so that it can bloom. And that's part of our job, I think, for 2023 is to care for our planet that we have sorely neglected for very long in order for it to be prosperous for us. And then I ended up with Song of the Wild, which is just telling us we're on the cusp of new horizons. Just like out in the wild, when you hear the song, you go. When you feel the call, you answer. It may require us to step out of our comfort zone, but you can't stay in your comfort zone when you're trying to grow, because that's just stagnation if you stay put. And you don't want to be stagnant. You want to grow. You want to blossom. You want to bring things. You want everything to bear fruit, so to speak. You want the flowers to bloom and the fruit trees to blossom and give you fruit. And it's only going to do that if we take seriously taking care of our planet. And we've not done that very well.
I think in 2023 we'll get a more awareness. It's not like I don't really care, I'm too busy in my own world. Just the sense of like, okay. And I think it's gonna happen naturally anyway, because there are a lot of plans that are being put in place with that.
And if you look at it from like the Christian perspective, they're always talking about being a good steward of what you've been given. But yet now they're the main opposition for caring for this planet.
Right.
But we've been given this earth to take care of. That's part of our assignment here, is to care for the earth. We're to be good shepherds, Now, whether if you're a Christian or not, that's up to the individual person. It doesn't change the fact that we have to take care of our planet. Because if we dry up all the waters, poison the air, where are we supposed to go? There's only one Earth. I mean, there's probably a lot more of them out there, but I don't think we found any yet.
Right.
And I don't want to be on a 1,000,000-year journey trying to locate it. It's our responsibility to take care of this planet.
Yeah, it is. And
we've been given this in order to sustain our lives. We can't sustain our lives if we destroy what we live on.
Yeah, I agree. But listen, our time is up, and Shari will also show up on color, not only on future with Colorful Foresight, but also my other channel, Seeing Two Cups. So I'll put in a link below, and we'll go from there. We're going to probably do 2023 for there, so we'll continue with that. Take care.
Okay, bye.